Yo, 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 what is up? What is up, my guys? What is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another edition of a watch along video. Yes, we are covering the game between Brighton and Liverpool. Yes, game in the English Premier League that will be kicking off in right about 15 minutes' time. Kickoff has been delayed for 15 minutes because there was heavy traffic when rather for the players, not the players, the fans were actually getting to the ground. So that made the Premier League delay the kickoff by 15 minutes. You can clearly see how they are concerned about the well being of their fans, man. They want to ensure that the guys are seated, tucked in, and cozy, ready to watch this game. They're not going to start the game without fans because, of course, you know that this is not a lockdown time where there were no fans in the in the grounds. Anyway, guys, hope you are doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I myself am having a wonderful Saturday. The Met department kind of messed us up a little bit. The schedules, they had predicted some very heavy rains, but apparently all that has just been can I say pie in the sky, man. I haven't seen anything coming close to torrential rainfall. But anyway, we move because it's so sunny outside. But anyway, we shall see. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well. You are off work. Hope you're gonna have time to maybe catch up with the games that are gonna be taking place right about 15 minutes time when you're gonna start this game, and of course the other games are gonna kick off at 1800 hours. So let me just show you the lineups of the two teams for Brighton and Liverpool. Those are two teams that have been selected. Brighton, Bruggen in goal. Man like Wifer, Van Heck, Dunk, and Kadioglu. Defense in midfield, they have got James Milner. Yes, the former Merseyside, the former Red. Yes, James Milner, the guy who currently holds the record for the most appearances in the English Premier League by any player across all eras. Yes, it's a guy that has played the most games in the Premier League. I think the record is now, I think, 654 or 655. The guy is 40, guys. The guy is 40. Still pushing and burning the oil, man, and ensuring, no, what? I'm not going to retire soon, guys. I'm going to keep doing this until my legs drop and I cannot do it anymore. So basically, a very awesome profession out there. Then, of course, being partnered by Pascal Gross. Pascal Gross, another veteran. Guy went to Dortmund from Brighton a couple of seasons ago. Now he's come back. Can actually say that he has come back home. He is coming back home. So that's the other guy that Brighton actually fielding out there. And then, of course, on there, Hilzewood is the number 10. Not an Irishman, who's English. Yeah, and then of course Gomez on the right, actually on the left. Yakuba Minte on the right. Sorry, Yakuba Minte on the right, Gomez on the left, and then of course Welbeck as the lone striker. So there's no Ruta today. Ruta is only on the bench. Normally Ruta actually interchanges his position with Jack Hinselwood. So whenever Hinselwood is not in the team, Ruta is the one who plays there in the 10 position. Of course, now when Welbeck is unavailable, Ruta is the one who plays in the number 9 position. For Liverpool, yes, they pretty much changed the team that dismantled Galatasaray on Wednesday. They managed to have a very wonderful performance against those guys. They had lost the first leg 1-0, but they somehow managed to turn it around in the second leg, beating Galatasaray by 4 clear goals, man. That was very impressive from a Liverpool perspective because he had Galatasaray on the back foot from start to finish. So, as a result of that game, it seems that we have a few, I can't say casualties, but some guys who might be missing today for Liverpool, starting with the goalkeeper. I don't know whether it's been dropped or it's just change. Oh yeah, it's actually a muscle injury. So Alisson is unavailable today. That means Mamadashvili, the guy who was acquired from Valencia, is the one who gets the nod. Was Frimpong, right back, Konate, Van Dijk, and Kakes in defense. Of course, Konate comes back into the team because he missed the game. It's actually Gomez who played in that position. next to Van Dijk against Galatasaray. Time round, Konate is back in the team. And then, of course, Kakes as the left back, Gravenbach, McAllister, and Sabozlai, the usual guys who play in midfield for Liverpool. And, of course, Florian Wirtz is going to play on the right. That means there's no place for Salah. Salah is only on the bench. He had a bit of a mixed game against Galatasaray, missed a penalty, but eventually he got his goal in the second half. So we will see whether he's going to come off the bench. I think he will at some point. Then, of course, Gakpo. Honestly, this guy, man, I don't know what this guy has done to Slot that he merits merits starting every single game. This guy has not been good at all. He has never been good for Liverpool. Yeah, and I don't know why the manager still persists with him. You know what? I'll just make a bold claim. Maybe it's all nepotism, because Slot is Dutch, and so is Gakpo. So Gakpo gets the nod because he's Dutch. Just the thing, because clearly Rio Ngomoha is a way better player than Gakpo, but somehow came into the team. He made his first start. Was it against West Ham or against Tottenham? But somehow he's back on the bench again. So you wonder why this Gakpo keeps playing all these games. And it's not like he's had even an awesome season at all. In fact, if I'm to look at his stats this season, let me check. Look at player profile for Gakpo. This season, can I get the stats? 6 goals, 3 assists. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Clearly, this guy, the last time I scored was against West Ham, and that was on the 28th of February. And since then, Liverpool have had like 6 more. Actually, 5 games. Actually, 5 games. So, clearly, I don't know what Gakpo did to Slot for him to merit starting game after game after game. And he's clearly the guy who's boosting Liverpool. Because honestly, they should put Rio over there. Because Rio is a way better player. At least Rio is very direct. Gakpo's style of play is very similar. Actually, always predictable. Just like Garnacho, you always know he's gonna cut onto his right foot and attempt the shot. Not gonna cross. Not gonna play a 1-2. He's always gonna attempt a shot. So that's why for me, honestly, I don't rate Gakpo at all. There was a guy that Liverpool need to get rid of in the summer ASAP. It's Cody Gakpo, because he can actually get better players in that position. And of course, I think if he keeps playing, then he's gonna hold back Rio's development, and you might realize that Rio might be forced either to go out on loan, or he's gonna have just cameos off the bench where he's just coming on for a bit of minutes, and it's not gonna be helpful in the long run. But anyway, it's Gakpo who starts, and now of course the last guy is AKTK. Yeah, he missed out the last league game. I think he was on the bench in a Spurs, but at least now he's back back in the starting lineup from the off. So that's a lineup for both teams. If I'm to look at both benches, let me look at both benches. Who's on the bench for both teams? Okay, let me just fix this. So those are the guys on the bench for Brighton: Jason Steele, Joe Veltman, Kuiper, Bakagli, Carlos Baleba, Ruta, Ayari, Costolos, and of course Cairo Mitoma. For Liverpool, got Freddie Woodman. Like I said, there is no Alisson. So Alisson it's not even on the bench. Injured, and of course Andrew Robertson, Calvin Ramsey, Joe Gomez, Curtis Jones, Kyle Nyoi, Chiesa, Morrison, and Rio Ngomoha. So no striker on the bench for Liverpool. Isak is still injured. You can see Adam Webster and Zimas are the guys who are injured for Brighton, while for Liverpool, Becker is out. Bradley is also out here. Remember, Bradley got injured in that game at the Emirates against Arsenal. Injured his knee, so it's gonna be out for the season. And of course, Devo Leone, it's actually very unfortunate for this guy. He signed for Liverpool, but unfortunately got a cruciate ligament injury out since August last year. And of course, Baketic, Utaro Endo, broken ankle early March. Thunder Isak, But he was also injured in the game against Tottenham, and of course, Mohamed Salah. Oh, Salah was injured. I didn't know that. I thought that Salah was on the bench. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, Salah is actually injured. Did he pick up this injury against Tottenham or what? Do I remember him picking up the injury or against Galatasaray? I think it was against Galatasaray. So anyway, so it means that Dio, Chiesa, Curtis Jones are the only meaningful players that Liverpool can bring off the bench. While for Brighton, Mitoma can come on, Ayari, Ruta, these guys are gonna come on at some point, and also this guy Castle. So these guys are gonna come on at some point during the game. So anyway, gonna see how it goes. Go back to guys, give me a sec. So guys, make sure you're also utilizing the poll section. Vote for what you think the outcome of this game will be. If you think it's gonna end in a draw, think it's gonna be a win for either Liverpool or Brighton, please make sure you put your vote in the chat. As you can see, according to the head-to-head, Liverpool, pretty much dominated this fixture in the recent history. You can see here, the FA Cup, Liverpool actually beat Brighton 3-0. Game was played in mid-February. That's how Liverpool managed to get into the 5th round of the FA Cup. And of course, their last game that they played in December, Liverpool ran out 2-0 winners. And of course, Brighton's last win against Liverpool was last season, actually the last day of the season, which Brighton ran out 3-2 winners. At that time, Liverpool had already won the league. So that game was pretty much a formality. So you can clearly see this is a fixture that has been dominated by Liverpool in the recent memory. Actually, Brighton have just been coming to the fold recently. Clearly see they won this one, they won this one, they was in the FA Cup. But back in the day, they used to get thrashed by Liverpool. Can clearly see 6-1, 5-1, 4-0, 2-1, 3-1, yeah. But anyway, Brighton have been an ever-present team in the Premier League since, was it 2017 when they joined the Premier League? Yeah, that's when they were promoted. So anyway, it's a good team, innit? Brighton are a good team, I do expect them to do their business here. Personally, if you had to ask me, I think Liverpool are going to draw points here. Liverpool have the opportunity actually to go back, actually to close the gap to United. They can clearly see United yesterday played out a 2-2 draw against draw specialist Bournemouth. So they are unable to extend their lead. So if Aston Villa do win their game, they're playing again. Aston Villa are playing. Forgotten the name. West Ham, yes. West Ham. Then Aston Villa are going to cut the lead to 1 point. While for Liverpool, if they win their game, they have the chance to actually just move back into the top 4 really before Aston Villa play their game. While for Chelsea play Everton later on. So depending on what happens, I think Aston Villa might even be in... Aston Villa might be 6th. Because if Chelsea and Liverpool do win their game, then Aston Villa are going to drop into. But anyway, we shall see. We shall see. All these teams still to meet each other. Aston Villa still yet to play Liverpool. Liverpool yet to play Chelsea. United yet to play Liverpool and Chelsea. Chelsea yet to play Liverpool and Manchester United. So, have a lot of games to play, guys. Have a lot of games. That top 4 race is not over at all. That top 4 race is not over at all. But we shall see what transpires in this game. Anyway, both teams have already made their way onto the pitch. We're just about ready to start now. Just about ready to start. Just about ready to start now. Hinslewood, man, like Hinslewood. This guy, man, is a good player, man. Actually, the thing I like about the Brighton is I don't know how they find these gems, man. They just find these gems from nowhere, man. Pick up players who are very good, man. Who actually know how to do their business, man. And every time they keep selling these players, man, they get rid of players. They bring in new players. Those players automatically acclimatize themselves into the team. And they actually do well. So, basically, Brighton, is not a team that you can just push over to the side. They're clearly a very, very good team. Are a very good team. And we're just about ready to start, guys. We are just about ready to start. Referee is ready. Come on. Blow the whistle, man. We are ready to start, man. The day is now over. Game is being played at the Amex. Amex is the home of Brighton and Hove Albion. Liverpool, of course, their usual kits of all red, while Brighton are playing in their usual kits as well of blue. Game has kicked off of blue shorts and striped white and blue. The Bosla immediately starts the game and kicks the ball off. Kicks the ball out of play. Sorry. Clearly, you can see that they want to employ that tactic where they now just pin Brighton back in half. Yeah, so thrown by Wi-Fi, picked up by Sabozla, McAllister. Looks like it's so bright and sunny out there. It's actually I think an early, almost at spring in the UK, Northern Hemisphere. It's almost early spring because winter is coming to an end. Winter is coming. As soon as spring kicks in, then automatically, actually, has already started. As soon as spring kicks, then there'll be no more daylight savings. Kakes, tackled by Van Heck, gonna be throwing. So as soon as spring kicks in, daylight savings are gonna be of the past now. So currently, right now, the actually 3 hours in East Africa. Actually, 3 hours behind, rather ahead of GMT time. From April 1st, April Fools, clocks are gonna be now synced properly. Where now we're just gonna be 2 hours ahead. Anyway, guys, make sure you are liking the video and of course, so subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. The boss like man, I don't know what in like that gross or what. So actually, was he booked? No, he wasn't booked. Actually, got Sabozlai. By Sabozlai again to Frimpong. Frimpong to Mamadashvili. Mamadashvili chooses to go long. Down by KTK. Nice. Couple are playing in the usual 4-2-3-1. So Vats is coming forward. KTK is still down. I don't know what's wrong with him. KTK is down. Right around the center circle. Holding his right leg. Or left leg. It's just a coming together, man. Come on, KTK. Get up, man. Oh, why is gonna be able to continue? If you're injured, you can't continue, then he'll be forced to go off. That would mean that now Rio's gonna come on. Then Gakpo is gonna play as the number 9. TK, come on, TK, come on. Are you that hurt, man? I don't think. It's just a coming together. Just shake it off. Hey, from how it looks, I don't. Okay. Looks to be genuinely hurt. Maybe he just needs a breather. Maybe he just needs a breather. If KTK is unable to continue, then Liverpool gonna rely on front because I don't expect this Gakpo guy do the business. Gakpo is not good at all. Actually, Curtis Jones who's warming up. Why Curtis Jones? KTK is down out here, man. KTK seems to be down out here. The way he's limping, Maybe they're just giving him time to see whether he's gonna be okay, eh? So Ketike is currently in a lot of pain, huh? He's not gonna be able to continue. He's not gonna continue. Walking off. Okay, maybe he's trying to shake off the injury. Ketike, I think he's done. He's not gonna be able to continue. By Kakes, back to Van Dijk. Konate. Let's play by Konate. Konate chooses to go long, looking for Gakpo. Gakpo is unable to control it. It's cleared by Milner. Hey, this guy, man. Milner. At 40, man, this guy is still doing the business, man. At 40, this guy is still having all the running, man. Hey, Milner. Ketike is back on the pitch, eh? He's going to be able to continue. We will see. Let's give him 5 minutes, eh? Sometimes some of these knocks, eh? Just need to shake it off, eh? Ketike, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Ketike. Sabola is cooking today. Ah, you think so? Think Sabola is going to cook? Shall see. We shall see. Ketike has gone down. He's done. Just take him off. He's done, man. He can't continue. More or less looks like a dead leg, eh? Dead leg. Because sometimes when you actually hit, they say the one of the nerves, eh? Either on the shin or just the side of the thigh, eh? You are unable to continue. Because it does knock you out completely. So it more or less seems like a dead leg, eh? Dead leg. So Ketike is coming off, eh? Of course, Curtis Jones is coming on, eh? Curtis Jones is coming on. Ketike is done out here, man. Yeah, he's done for. He's done for. It's not gonna be able to. Looks so uncomfortable, man. That means that Curtis Jones is gonna come on. So Jones is ready to come on. That means that I think Gakpo gonna play in Ketike's position. Basically, Liverpool are having an enforced change. Eh? He is going down the tunnel, man. American Express Stadium. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Amex. So Jones has come on to replace Ketike. So that means Gakpo is gonna play up front. Eh? Easy. Have a look at the new. Actually, the Bosla is gonna play in there. Then who's yeah? So actually, Curtis Jones is gonna play on the left. Eh? That was occupied by Gakpo. So this is Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz coming forward. Wirtz, Sabozlai, Gravenbach. This is Konate. Back to Wirtz, Sabozlai. Brighton, eh? Clearly see why is Gross playing as the most advanced striker? Other player. This is Frimpong. Come on, Frimpong, turn. Sabozlai over the bar. Nice run by Frimpong, man, into the box. Nice run by Frimpong. Wonderful pass from Wirtz. Sabozlai, yeah, playing in his favorite position. That is his favorite position, man. That is where he loves to play, man. Wi-Fi restarts play by Gravenberg, by McAllister. This Sabozlai. Sabozlai trying to chip the keeper. Come on, Sabozlai. Come on, Sabozlai. Brighton start play rather. By Minte. Minte is playing on the left. Headed down by Vats. Gakpo. Gakpo tackled, man, by that dunk. Is now Gross. Gross coming forward. Diego Gomez, come on. Gross is not going to get to that pass. Well played by Curtis Jones. This is Vats. Coming forward. Vats, nice pass. Gakpo is not going to get to it. Nice idea, though, from Vats. Good idea. Now with Minte taking on Frimpong. Minte into the box. Gonna be Dashvi ball. Brighton so far have not settled into this game at all. They seem to be all over the place. Home team. When they do press, they press in a 4-4-2. Now, Stillwood and Welbeck are the ones leading the press. Nice pass to Vats. Couple of having so much space in behind. Because that was just a routine pass into Vats. Had a chest down by himself. No Brighton player around him. He was able to pick out Gakpo on this far side. Gakpo was able to force the corner off. Was that Wifer or Van Heck? And it's going to be a corner to Liverpool. Let's see what they can conjure up from here. Guns coming forward. The guns are only Van Dijk and Konate. Liverpool do not have any other person. Poses a set piece threat other than these two. McAllister as well is also good, especially in the box. For a short man, very good in the air. Has an awesome leap. Bosla with a corner. Out for a throw-in to Liverpool. By Curtis Jones. Jones looking for Frimpong. Too strong. It's out for throw-in to Brighton. Rugan choosing to go long all the way to Mamadashvi. Yeah, Brighton so far have been unable to even just get their passing rhythm into effect in this game. Konate sleeping on the job, man. Another mistake, man, at the back for Liverpool. It's Konate fella, man. And some guys actually say that Madrid want him. How? Why would Madrid go for such a player? Wi-Fi or the Kadioglu into the box. Headed back. Welbeck. Goal! Danny Welbeck! 1-0, man. Danny Welbeck, man. 1-0. 1-0 to Brighton against the run of play, man. Against the run of play, man. Yeah. But Brighton actually do a smash and grab here. Oh my God. Liverpool are in serious trouble, man. Wonderful cross by Kadioglu, man. The back post headed back by Wi-Fi into Welbeck. Welbeck unable to outjump Konate. Then Konate is busy appealing for a foul. Where is the foul, man? Where is the foul? I kept on saying, honestly, if you're out there and you think that Konate is good enough for Real Madrid, you are joking. You are clearly concussed. Konate of all people. This guy, man, it's not good at all. The football left him like 3 or 4 seasons ago. Actually, it was last season or the season before, because this one has been completely pathetic. There's a reason why Liverpool do not want to renew his contract. But many people say that he may be trying to force his way to Real Madrid. How now? Who's he gonna dislodge there? Oh, Gakpo! Gakpo! Almost an equalizer, man. The game has kind of spring into life now, huh? But Brighton looks so vulnerable at the back, eh? It's like Liverpool have completely outnumbered them in midfield. I think Gross and Milner are being overrun in midfield by Gravenberch, McAllister, and Sabozla. Because Vats is also dropping down into midfield to assist the midfield. So, because Vats is more of a less a 10. That's why I don't know. I don't know whether it's Insilwood who has lost his position, but clearly those two veterans out there, I think they are gonna be overrun. And I understand why that's the case, because Fabian Hürzeler maybe does not trust Baleba, because Baleba seems to be on his way out of Brighton. So the way he's been playing this season, it's like he just wants to go to a different club. There are serious rumors that he might be on his way to United. The box, Welbeck. Victor Welbeck unable to get the knockdown. Cleared by Konate. Victor by Kadioglu. Kadioglu into Minte. Back to Kadioglu. This is a Dunk. Dunk back to goalkeeper Verbruggen. Back to Dunk. Coming deep. Up the ball for Brighton. Clearly now Brighton are having their passing game. Like that goal has given them a bit of life. Actually, they are enjoying a passage of some passes. But actually, they're having their best spell game in terms of passing. Oh, Liverpool, man. Liverpool are so unlucky. I feel sorry for them, man. Hard of the early running, but they're not really creating meaningful chances. Just like that, Brighton got a chance against a run of play, and they've scored. But of course, I'd actually blame Konate, because you see, that goal came about because of the lack of concentration by Konate. Mamadashvili actually passed the ball to him and he could not control it. Ball went out of play, and from that resulting throw-in, goal came about. So clearly then you can blame Konate. Victor by McAllister, Frimpong. Frimpong versus Minte. Minte is also quick, Minte is also quick. He's no slouch. Cleared by Kadioglu. Victor by Van Dijk. Would the press. Madashvili chooses to go long. No one in all the way back to Wi-Fi. Back. That's why I said, no, what, this game is gonna be a bit difficult for you. No Salah. They don't have anybody on the bench, Other than Rio and Chiesa, nobody else can come on. Because Gomez has already come on. Sorry, Jones. Slot. And a slot, man. Guy seems to be done out here. Another guy who needs to leave Liverpool ASAP in summer. Very, very poor defense of title. Somebody might think that them winning the league last season was just a mere fluke. But of course, it was because of one player. That player was Mo Salah. So Salah had his best scoring return. Not best. Best ever season when he scored 32 goals. First season. Actually broke the record. It was eventually broken by Haaland. 2022-2023. Because Haaland is the one who holds the record of most goals scored in a single Premier League season. 36. Salah on that 2017-18 season actually scored 32. But when you were playing fantasy back then, you just captain Salah, allow the other guys to do their work. Just captain Salah every game week, man, and you're okay. By Van Heck, by Minte, nice play by Minte. Got what was that? Was that let Minte past him like that? This is Wifa, Minte. Was Kadioglu, Minte into the box, Minte crossed in, header, Hinzelwood over the bar. That was Gomez. That was Gomez. Nice play by Brighton. Amadashvili. Nice play by Brighton. And clearly see that now they're settling into the game. Welbeck, just down, picked up by Vats. This is Kakez. On. Vats, is he going to get to it? Van Heck is fast to the ball. Van Heck. By Curtis Jones, but the ball was out of play. Gonna be going to Liverpool. Curtis Jones is Gravenbach. Oh, Brighton press looks like a 4-3. Actually becomes a 4-4. Gomez is actually attacking inside. The ball's line to the box. Oh, wonderful save, man. By Van Verbruggen, man. Wonderful save. Off that McAllister header. Nice cross by Sabozla. Told you, McAllister is a dangerous fella. Especially those late runs into the box. For a short man, or for a small man rather. It's very, very good. Yeah. Sabozla or Sbozo with the corner for Liverpool. Let's see what he's gonna do. Sabozla to be flat into Van Dijk. Tactically is not working. Brighton eventually clear it. By Sabozla crossed towards Van Dijk. Dijk with the header across into Kakez. Cycle it. Van Dijk cannot play on that. Let them fall back now. McAllister, nice pass. Gravenbach. Was he fouled? Yep, he was fouled by Gomez. Gomez is now coming into midfield. You have noticed that Milner and Gross are being overrun. So Gomez is just being played in midfield just to give them a bit more energy. Anyway, this is Sabozla territory. This is Sabozla territory, man. I don't know whether this is gonna just fly past Verbruggen into the back of the net, but we will see. We will see. This looks clearly looks very, very dangerous, man. I will not be surprised if flies into the net. It's a Bosla territory, man. Clearly it's a Bosla territory. Oh. This has a goal written all over it, man. This has a goal written all over it. Anyway, we'll see. Let's see what Sabozla is gonna do. Yeah, has blown the whistle. Sabozla. Oh, just over the bar. Lucky. Unlucky. He was quite unlucky, man. Nice idea, though. Nice technique as well, huh? By Milner. Nice tackle by Jones. Gonna be a throw into Liverpool. Good. Gakpo gets away from Gross. Tackle. But that was actually a foul earlier by Minte on Gakpo. It's going to be a yellow card for Minte. Why now? Why? It's a late challenge. Let's see. Nixon. Came from the side, eh? Because you know you can't do that. You cannot do that. Another free kick to Liverpool. Of course, Sabozla is the one over the free kick. Just Sabozla is gonna do from here. Bit too far. Bozla into Van Dijk on the far side. Van Dijk cleared by, was that Dunk? Yep. But for a corner to Liverpool. Corner to Liverpool. One legs, Bozos, Bozlai. What they can do from here. Bozlai into the box. Van Dijk again, cleared by Van Heck. Frimpong, don't let that ball bounce. Frimpong, okay, advantage by the referee. Frimpong seems to be down, man. What? Inte better be careful, eh? You're already on a yellow card, eh? It's a bit soft. The landing of Frimpong was one that was kind of bad and nasty. Not really the foul or the challenge. By Gravenbach, by Van Heck. Van Dijk. Far side look. Frimpong. Doglu happy to throw in. By Sabozlai into Gravenbach. Nati. Sabozlai. That's sorry, not Frimpong. Vats, Florian Vats. Florian Wirtz. By Sabozlai. They're not doing good to win them back, eh? Back in one half. Eh? Where's the Hilson? Yeah? Where's Hilson, man? Hinselwood, where are you, man? Nice pass. Cardi Jones almost got to it. Adioglu is forced to concede another corner, man. Nice attempted pass by McAllister. Anyway, guys, make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Another corner to Liverpool. Bozla into the box. Cleared by Gomez. By Frimpong. Back to his goalkeeper. He goes long. Oh, goal! A gift of a goal for Liverpool, man. I don't know what Gomez was doing there. Smart play by Kakes, man. That is what you call a sneak attack. Just snuck in behind. Gomez thought that there was nobody behind him. So when he flicked the ball, he thought the ball was going to go back to his goalkeeper. But Kakes was just running in behind, managed to sneak in behind. Actually, it was dunk. It was actually dunk. And just managed to flick that ball over Verbruggen. 1-1. 1-1, guys. 1-1. Goal by Kakes. Very, very clever, man. That is very clever. That is how you play football. That is what you call anticipation. You have to anticipate where the ball is gonna go. Sometimes from your attacker and also from the other position defenders. That is exactly what Kakes did. He was able to steal in behind, man. Nice play, man. That's impressive from Kakes, man. Yeah, you deserve a round of applause, man. Round of applause for Kakes. By his wifer coming forward to Kadioglu into Gomez. Gomez post wide. Gomez. By Milner. This is Wifer. The heck is Wifer? By Vats. Hand over Gomez. This is Gross to Gomez. Gomez cross it in the box. Gomez intercepted by Kake. Go Jones. Van Heck back to his goalkeeper. Gakpo, you're fouling your opponent. How some players are even professionals. Maybe they should be doing something. Clearly, Gakpo, the dead player, man. Kakes supposed to. Kakes needed help from his goalkeeper. I don't know why his goalkeeper didn't come out to collect that ball. Playing to Brighton, by Wifer. Wifer back to Van Heck. Cross of Milner. Yep. Clearly see Alistair marking job on. Kruger chooses to go long. Finds Hilsonwood. Wood. By Gross. Unlike AKTK, bro. AKTK. Back on the bench. Gonna be okay. A lot of football to play. Needed, clearly needed. Minte against Pimpong. Cut by Konate, picked up by Sobozlai. Callister, don't foul him. Thank you. Just win the ball fairly. Picked up by Gomez. Gomez is everywhere, man. More or less on the right wing, but he actually drift side to side. Minte, gonna get to it. Come on. Minte, stop that. You're on a yellow card. You're diving in the box. You guy. You. Okay? Keep playing with fire, man. Keep playing with fire. Gonna get banned soon, eh? Do that again and you're off. Honestly, if you do that again, you're off. I don't know why referees stopped booking players for diving. Send them off, man. Send them off. Don't be lenient with them. Clearly, they're trying to deceive the referee. So why should you be lenient with them? Why should you be lenient? Kadioglu, nice pass into Milner. By Minte. Back to Dunk. Verbruggen is gross. Is Milner your team deep to collect the ball? Oh, Kadioglu is coming short. Where is Milner? Now, where are you, man? Yeah, come on, support your team, man. The build up. By Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Just play to the far side. Minte. Forces are throwing off Frimpong. The Welbeck. Milner. Milner, nice pass. Minte. This is Kadioglu. Gomez. Van Heck. Gravenberch actually defending a 5-3. Konate drops. Not Konate. Gravenberch drops the former back three. Van Dijk. Self and Konate. Won't get to that pass. Gonna get to it. Nice play by Kadioglu, man. What you call desire, man. By Kadioglu again. Kadioglu, the box cleared by Konate. Shot by him. Wi-Fi well wide. Where's Hinselwood, man? Where is Hinselwood? He seems to be lost in this game, man. Red card loading. For who? For Minte? I will not be surprised. He's taken off. Rather, if he's sent off. Dashvili goes long, intercepted by Milner, intercepted by McAllister. Sabozlai. Viets. No width for a couple on that far side. But it's just coming in field. That means Pimpong has been given the license to go forward. Van Dijk. What the heck is he doing, man? Van Heck restarts play. Up the ball from his goalkeeper. Kakes, poor pass. By Gomez. Van Heck. Please, man. Welbeck back to his goalkeeper. Verbruggen. By Dunk. Milner. Bruggen to Welbeck doing Gomez. Was he fouled? Oh, that was actually Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was fouled by Kakes. Kick. Gross. Very poor attempt of a pass. Why can't you complete simple 6-yard passes? Amadashvili, what the heck are you doing, man? By Frimpong. Much of the ball out of play. Gonna be a goal kick to Liverpool. Amadashvili look what? Scared out there. By Wi-Fi. Milner. Minte was being held back. Referee. Come on, referee. It was clearly foul, man. He was being held back by Konate. This referee, man. Clearly, he's being held back. This referee, man. Have you been paid to favor one side? Clearly, I could see it from here. He was getting fouled. For you, you're just like 5 minutes away and you can't make that call. Very, very pathetic. Pathetic shout, man. Sorry, decision. That was a very pathetic decision. Goal kick to Liverpool. Unlike Van Dijk. Unlike Van Dijk. Ashvili opting to go long, looking for Kakes. Intercepted by Gomez. By Vats. Frimpong. Frimpong coming forward. Curtis Jones to Frimpong. Frimpong. Back to Jones. Thank you. Inselwood, man. This guy needs to be taken off now. What is he even doing, man? He's just making up the numbers. Gakpo. No Gakpo style of play. It's always this. By Gravenberch. Curtis Jones to Frimpong. McAllister's already in the box. Come on, McAllister is here. Thank you. McAllister. Van Dijk. Kakes. Bosley. Nice pass. Curtis Jones. Couple finding those thread passes. Good, eh? Nice play by Connor. Frimpong. What the heck is Dunk? Why are you doing a chest down to your goalkeeper from there? Just chest it and clear it, man. So he's chesting the ball back to his goalkeeper, but got it all wrong. So they've actually just considered a very unnecessary corner. Decision making. Another corner to Liverpool, eh? Brighton even had any, I don't think. That has to be like Liverpool's fifth corner. Anyway, let's see what Liverpool are gonna do from this corner. The ball's line to the box. Yeah. Scared by, was that Milner? Jones rather. Jones. Bats. Gravenberch, nice turn. Gravenberch. Van Dijk. Idea though. Nice idea from Dijk. Clearly onside, eh? Kept on by Dunk. Oh, yeah. Almost a mistake by that Gross. Hey, you guys, man, you're playing with fire. You're honestly playing with fire. Why attempt such a pass there on your weaker side? Surely. You are a lucky boy, Gross. You are a lucky boy. Callister into Vats. Vats post back. Dyke. Accepted by Minte. Now Welbeck. Was he fouled by Konate? Wow. It's a foul, man. Yellow card for Konate. Nice. The refereeing today has been symbolic. Because Inselwood was actually breaking forward. I don't know why the referee blew. Okay. If that's allowed the advantage to continue, because still Brighton. The attack. I don't know. Attack. Anyway, it's fine. It's gone now. The referee has been choker, man. Nice header by Gomez. Cleared by Van Dijk. How many minutes of added time are we gonna have? 5 minutes. Because of that Konate injury, yeah? Not Konate, Ketiki. Gonna have 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes of added time. Nice play. Minte. Thank you. Minte. 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 To the box. Gomez. Just slightly behind him. Jones, ever since he came into the game, man, he's so lost. Takes. Just hoofs it here, man. Just hoofing it, huh? Clearly, Minte was on side, eh? By Gross. Gross into the box. Get by Frimpong. Get by Minte. 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 Okay. Of Konate, not Konate. Frimpong is gonna be that corner, yeah. Nice punch away by Mamadashvili, yeah. So they took the ball away from the reach of Welbeck and also out of Gomez's path. Yep, Brighton's first corner, yep. Brighton's first corner. Come on, take off Hinslow and maybe bring on Ayari or even a Mitoma. Because clearly this Hinslow just making up the numbers, man. What is he actually good at? I honestly do not know. Take him off, man. Fabian Hürzeler, take him off. Gross over a free kick, other corner. Gross into the box, cleared by Van Dijk. Pass Milner. Van Heck, just over his head. Cleared by Sabozlai. Now with Vats. Vats being tracked by James Milner. James Milner. Very wonderful profession, man. Professional, rather. Here, guys, make sure you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're on this stream and it's your first time, please make sure you do me that awesome favor of liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Konate with the pass, Frimpong, outran Kadioglu. That was actually Macalister. I don't know why he's attempting shot from there. Picked up by Vats. Vats, shoot! Vats! Straight at Verbruggen. They have realized that Jones playing on that far side is problematic. Eh? Come on, referee. That was no foul, man. I meant it. That was not a foul. Because Frimpong was just in his way. Of course. He's in his way. He's gonna bulldoze past him, man. Anyway, guys, make sure you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're on this stream, you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do me that awesome favor of liking the video. Of course, subscribing to the channel if you have not already done so. By McAllister. Yeah, McAllister was fouled. Eh? Yeah, I was saying they noticed that Gomez picks up a look at. Yeah, they noticed that Curtis Jones playing on the left is not working. So what they have done is actually pushed Bats to play in that position, false nine position, while Frimpong is told to maraud forward. Curtis Jones, Sabozlai, more or less playing the 10. Gravenbach and McAllister. So, a good idea though, because clearly Jones playing on the left was not working. Clearly been lost in this game. Bozlai with a free kick for Liverpool. Just to be the last chance of its first half. Bozlai to the box. Cleared by Kadiogli. And that is half time. That is half time. Half time. Danny Welbeck. Actually, Brighton scored. It was against the run of play, but Liverpool got life. Kaka sneaking in behind and anticipating where Tank was going to head that ball. And he clearly saw read his mind. Able to sneak in behind and just flick that ball over the Bruggen. It's actually a good goal, man. Really good anticipation by Kake. That is what you need. The player, that is what you need to do. Doesn't matter whether you're a defender, midfielder, or a striker. You need to have good anticipation. Just the idea that where you might actually know where the ball might go. And you Welbeck, I think how many goals has Welbeck scored? That 10 or 11. That has to be 11th goal of the season. Huh? Has he ever scored more than that? I don't think so. This has to be his best return. His career. I don't think he's ever gotten to 11 league goals. Yeah, 11 goals. Yeah, true, 11 goals. 0 assists. Check. So, Welbeck, 194 games for Brighton, 8 goals. Watford, 20 games, 3 goals for Arsenal, 126 games, 32 goals. For Manchester United, 180 games, 24 goals. Sunderland, 28 goals, 28 games, 6 goals. So you can clearly see this is his best return. Has to be his best return. Actually, it's not his best return. It's actually equal his best return from last season. Because last season, he got 11 league goals. Season also got 11 league. So at least he has the games to surpass that record. So far, he's never gone past. Oh, he has. Oh, actually, he has. He's actually gotten 12 goals. At United in 2010, 2011, 2012, he scored 12 league goals. So yeah, that's good for him. That's good. Clearly a seasoned pro. He's clearly a seasoned pro, man. He's a good player. Clearly see that over the years he kept on maturing. Oh, he's 35 years of age. 35 years of age. Let me look at James Milner. What I am looking at, yes, has to be Milner's heat map. Clearly see he's all over. Guy is 40 years of age. 40 years of age. Look at that, man. He's a 40-year-old, He's a 40-year-old. Let me compare him to maybe somebody also started. Maybe compare to maybe somebody like Alistair. Whether it's similar. Well, Milner's is better actually. Hazelwood, and clearly see this guy just wasting numbers out there. Take this guy off. Don't know why he's playing today. Let me I wanted to look stats for the seasons that he's been in the Premier League. 22 games for Liverpool, 26 goals. 3 games for Man City, 18 goals. Games for Aston Villa, 19 goals. Castle, 66 games, 5 goals. Actually been a wonderful servant for this team. But to Man City, won the league with Man City 2014. Also in Milan, how many titles does he have? Premier League titles. Actually, he has like 3 or 4. I think there are 4. See, with Man City, won in 2014, 2012. That two. Oh yeah, actually, for Liverpool, won it in 2020. So, got 3 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, 1 FA Cup, another League Cup. So, Mane is actually a very well decorated player, man. Oh, there you go. There are the trophies, man. See, for Liverpool, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League, EFL, Super Cup, FIFA Club, and of course, Community Shield. For Man City, 2 Premier League titles, EFL Cup, Community Shield, and FA Cup. So, he's won 2 FA Cups, 3 Premier League titles, 1 Champions League, FL Cup, 1 as well, FIFA Cup, 1, FIFA Club, 1, Club, FIFA Club World Cup, 1 as well. So, Lyle is a very, very decorated player. You can see from the trophies that he's won across his career. Let me look at somebody like Mo Salah, no Salah, no Salah, no Salah. Let's look at Salah's record. You can clearly see FA Cup, 1 FA Cup, Premier League titles, Champions League, 1 EFL Cup, 2 Super Cup, 1 for Club World Cup, 1. Of course, 1 Super League. That's the league title called a Super League. Anyway, good from Salah. But also wanted to let me check. Oh, like no last season the yeah. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to show you guys the stats of that half. At the stats, pretty much an even game, 0.67 xg for Brighton. Liverpool is 0.81. Shots 5 to 8 in favor of Liverpool. Shots on target 1 in favor of Liverpool. Chance. I think yeah, it was the Kake's chance. That's why you see big chances missed. That was actually a big chance for Kake's. For Brighton, can I remember those chances? Yeah. One of them was for Welbeck at the back post. What was the other one? Remember the other big chance? Accurate passes 166 to 157. Good. Oh, and so that a bad game. Honestly, my fear was we're gonna have a dead game, Doing watch alongs of dead games, man. Kinda drains you, man. It's like going to work on a holiday. You don't feel like being at work on holiday. But you just have to be there because of course maybe you're a job that not recognize holidays. Jobs that are in the transport industry, they do not recognize holidays. Because whether you are driver, pilot, dispatcher, mechanic, yeah, all that required to report to work on holiday. And as far as the player ratings are concerned, let me check. Player ratings. Kakes, yeah, Vats also had a good game. It was Frimpong. Just Javier Gakpo, nowhere to be seen. Curtis Jones as well, also a ghost in this game. He's the worst guy in this game. Guy called Hinsel. He's nowhere, man. It's Hinsel, the man. Take him off. Milner, this is done well. Gomez with the assist. Welbeck with the goal. Clearly see that. How the player ratings are concerned, not so bad. Carcass, of course, this one is high because sometimes I think maybe they need to address some of those narratives. Just because you got a goal doesn't mean that you get a higher rating. Because I'd say that Frimpong has been way better than Carcass this game. So at least Frimpong is going on the outside, his man wanting to cross. That's what sometimes that is what I like, especially now. Old school type of football where fullbacks would actually play in their natural position on the wing or out wide. Of course, they'll try to get past their man. Also, maybe box. Not all these inverted things. Ateta and Pep do play. Honestly, me that inverted thing, I see it as a very, very huge line. Because you might create an overload in midfield, but that tactic only works. Your team is gifted with very good, can actually pick the ball, can actually pass and retain possession. If your team is not blessed with that, then you don't need to play that system. Clearly see the Liverpool players, that's why they're actually playing that system because they don't really have ballers out there who can actually keep the ball well. So Bosley and McAllister, they're more or less, don't say creators. I can't really say that. There are people who love keep the ball nice. Not like the midfielders at Arsenal or Man City who love the ball. They come deep to collect it, play 1-2s, passes. Also quite technical. Maybe the midfielders at PSG or Barca. Guns would rather pass than shoot. Madashvili name it. Let me just call him Mahmoud. What can change for either team at halftime? What can we actually press in this? How can both managers approach the second half and see what to change? For Brighton, I didn't take off this Insilwood at halftime. Maybe bring on a Baleba or a Ruta. Bring on Ruta. But they bring on Ruta. I don't know why Ruta didn't start this game. Ruta should have actually started this game. Bring on Ruta because Ruta clearly has the industry, has the work ethic. More or less like a box to box. Likes to go forward, so likes to defend as well. Make pick up the numbers in defense. But this Inselwood fella, honestly, just a passenger. In fact, somebody might think that Brighton are playing with 10 men. Clearly, this guy, Clearly, this guy, Something. Oh, aha. Games are gonna be kicking off later. Later, are gonna have games between Fulham and Burnley. Gonna have Fulham versus Burnley. That's the only games that are gonna be played at 800 hours. That is the only game. The other game that was to be played at that hour, Man City vs Crystal Palace, is actually postponed because City do play Arsenal tomorrow in the League Cup final. Of course, they can't play again tomorrow. Has never happened. And so so Fulham Burnley is the late the 5 p.m. game. I say the 6 p.m. game. That's a 6 p.m. game. While later on, we're gonna have Everton versus Chelsea. Gonna be kicking off at 8:30 p.m. East African time. We say 20:30. 20:30. That's when the game is gonna be kicking off. Of course, Leeds versus Brentford gonna be kicking off at 2300 hours. 2300 hours. Yeah. And of course, tomorrow, I was on some other games lined up. For the time we are Derby, Newcastle versus Sunderland. It's gonna be kicking off. Uh, yeah. So later on, further tomorrow, Newcastle Sunderland game is gonna be kicking off at 1500 hours. Then of course, Aston Villa, West Ham, Tottenham, Forest gonna be kicking off at the same time. That Aston Villa West Ham game. So of course, Tottenham Nottingham Forest. That's actually a relegation 6 pointer. Because whoever wins that game moves further and further away from the guys in the bottom three. For West Ham, I think they are kind of unlucky because maybe they were playing a different team, then I'd say they have a chance. But since they're playing Aston Villa, it'll actually be hard for them because remember in the reverse fixture, they actually lost. Was it one? Courtesy of a brace from Morgan Rogers. Then, of course, remember, guys, that also we are going to have the Carabao Cup final tomorrow. Big one, man. The first time that we're having two teams, the top two, contesting the Carabao Cup final. That's never happened before. The point has always been either a team in first or a team in third, but never we had the top two teams in the league playing in the Carabao Cup final. Cup final. Of course, that's a game we're gonna cover tomorrow. That's a game that's gonna be kicking off from 19:30 hours. It's gonna be a good game, man. Let's hope that final is not gonna be dead. For either team, it's their first chance of power this season. For Arsenal, still chasing the unprecedented quad. Of course, if they are to win that, then actually cements the appeal of actually going for the quad. I don't think they will win it. I do think that Arsenal only gonna win maybe league, probably one of the cups. I don't see how they win the Champions. Champions League is a totally different beat. Of course, they are to win it is because the draw has favored them. Because the draw has clearly favored them. Because on that side of the draw, there is no. The only hard team that they're gonna come up against is maybe Barcelona or Atletico. Potential final. The previous round they played Leverkusen. Of course, now that they made their way into the quarterfinal, they're playing Sporting. People are saying that actually sent an M-Pesa. They actually poured some money to ensure that they have a very easy draw. Anyway, back underway for the second half, guys. We are back underway for the second half. Check his was like. You look out for Elbeck. And it was expected, Welbeck, you know very well that supposed to retreat at least 10 meters away from point at which kick is gonna be. I'd say actually that was actually smart thinking by Sabozla. Actually forced the referee to make that decision because he just hit that ball straight in Welbeck. Nice into Gross. Minte unable to control. Yeah. By Gravenbach, Curtis Jones. having in this. Of course, guys, after the games conclude tomorrow, next weekend, you're not gonna have any league football, international break, March international. It's time for now the team play in the playoffs, World Cup playoffs, now to play the two-legged affair. We're gonna have those games played, I think, from on Thursday. That's when you're gonna have those games. The playoff games are gonna be played on Thursday. And of course, we're gonna have so many other international friendlies on Thursday as well. Friday, also gonna have some friendlies. Well intercepted by Minte. Now back to Bruggen. So World Cup qualification here for UEFA semi-final. Turkey versus Romania, Czech Republic, Ireland, Denmark versus North Macedonia. First, Gross is a Hinselwood. Just what did he even come on for the stuff? Take this guy off, man. To bring on Ruta. Nice pass into Vats. Nice fast touch from Vats. Vats unable to play in Gakpo. That was a wonderful pass by Vats. I mean, by was that Konate or who? Well defended by Van Heck. Tracked Vats all the way. He said, not getting away from me, bro. It's me and you. Bumper to bumper. Gonna cover one of those. We're gonna see. I'll actually cover one of those. Gakpo into the box. Test. Test. By Viets. I synchronize my clock. I was saying, yeah, the World Cup qualifiers, semi-final, playoffs. Turkey, Romania. It's actually a one-legged affair. It's actually a one-legged affair. So whoever loses, it's like a final. Whoever loses their games out. So Kadioglu saved by Amadashvili. Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, it's a one-legged affair. Crosstar! Wifer, man. Should be burying such chances. Come on, free header, bro. Come on, man. Not be offside from a corner, bro. You know that, right? Cannot be offside from a corner. That's maybe maybe or you hit the ball, you hit somebody, and then the ball now ricochets. As the second touch is concerned, you actually, but you cannot be offside from a corner, man. Anyway, so I was saying Turkey versus Romania, Czechia versus Ireland, Denmark, North Macedonia, Italy, Northern Ireland, Poland, Albania, Turkey, Kosovo, Ukraine, Sweden, Wales, Bosnia Herzegovina. So whoever does manage to win their games was now gonna play final, so that you can have the last four slots for the for the UEFA World Cup. So the World Cup draw was made last December. could hear that playoff winner of playoff 4 going maybe into Group E, Group H. So basically, Czechia or Ireland are gonna play Denmark or North Macedonia. Slovakia, Kosovo versus Turkey, Romania, Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, Albania, Wales versus Bosnia, against Northern Ireland versus or Italy. Bad pass picked up by some guy. Ah, come on. So if I have to look at this, I'd say maybe Denmark are the ones that are gonna qualify. Denmark, I think Turkey, Ukraine or Poland. That one's kind of hard to call. Wales, Bosnia, Italy, Northern Ireland. I have to say maybe. But anyway, we will see. We will see how it goes. I was just giving you guys a rundown of what's going to happen coming weekend because we're not going to have club football. We're going to have World Cup qualifiers, playoff semi-finals in the UEFA. Also now international friendly. Friday, we're going to have more international games. The likes of Kenya versus Estonia. Friday, England, Uruguay, Spain, Serbia. Cover some of them. England, Uruguay. Actually cover that. That's actually a good game. This is a Kadioglu coming forward. Kadioglu accepted by Gomez. Throw the ball properly, man. By Gross. Pinte into the box. No! Ah! Should be us offside. Offside. Oh! The goal. Oh, wow. Goal! Danny Welbeck, 2-1. Danny Welbeck with a brace, man. I didn't think that was a goal, man. What? Looked like an offside, man. Wonderful cross by Minte. Evaded everybody. Went through to, I think, was it Hinsel or who? Or was it Gomez on the far side? Let's have a look at this. It's onside, man. Clearly onside. Ah, it's going to be ruled out. That one's tight, man. Because if Bell, it's going to be ruled out. Offside. Because Welbeck was ahead of the ball. It's actually a pass from Hinselwood into Welbeck's path. Welbeck just side-footed into the bottom. Okay. He might be onside, guys. He might be onside. Come on, VAR. It's so tight, man. Hey, they don't have to go to the semi-automated VAR, man. I think it's gonna be offside, man. Welbeck was expecting a flag. He thought he was offside. He actually wasn't in an offside position. The ball was played in by Minty. But now when the ball was passed to him by Hinselwood, he may have been in an offside position. So, this one's gonna get ruled out. If I look at it, look at the ball, look at Welbeck's knee. Goal stands! Yeah! Whoa! Semi-automated VAR coming to the rescue of Brighton, man. Yeah, he was behind the ball. Of course, they say that whenever you're now in front of the last defenders, you do pass the ball to the other guy has to be behind the ball. But if he's ahead of the ball, it's going to be offside. Anyway, it's 2-1 to Brighton, man. Based on how they have started this half, much say that it's deserved. Ake is cleared by Van Heck to Sabozlai. Remember that Liverpool are still chasing a top 5 finish, so they have to ensure they don't draw points in this game. Picked up by Vats. What the heck is wrong with Jones? Ake's overrun the ball. That's out of play, man. We're also gonna have some other more friendlies on Saturday. USA versus Belgium. What's a good game by the way? Argentina, Mauritania. Oh man, such a dead game, man. Will actually be a thrashing, maybe a 6 or 7 nil win for Argentina. Then of course on Sunday, oh wow, Mexico, Portugal. Ah man, way too early, man, for that game. Colombia, France. I know we're gonna have some very mouth-watering games, especially since all teams would want to to get of match sharpness and actually do a lot of warm-up games. And of course on Monday we're gonna have more friendlies. Nothing stands out there. Tuesday, Early Welbeck, yeah, onside, man. Semi-automated VAR, man. Welbeck was behind the ball when it was played to him by Hinselwood. More friendlies on Tuesday. See, Spain, Egypt. Oh, wow. Quite early. Egypt, Japan. Why do you have to do that? Morocco, Paraguay. Anyway, Brighton on the attack. This is Minte. Defended well by Gravenbach. Yeah, you see why Gravenbach occupies that position, as a fifth defender. Drops deep so that at least he can provide cover. Picked up by Minte. Minte, was he fouled? Yep, he was fouled by Frimpong. Gonna be a yellow card for Frimpong. Yep, yellow card for Frimpong. Yellow card. Yeah. Actually been a brilliant start to the second half from Brighton. I've been all over Liverpool. I don't know what Liverpool are doing. Maybe they're expecting that this game is gonna go on until tomorrow. It's been all Brighton in the second half. Liverpool have more or less, I think, left their boots, intensity, the dressing room. Anyway, it's a free kick to Brighton. A free kick to Brighton. Let's see what they're gonna conjure up from here. Come on, strike that ball properly into the back of the net, man. The big six lads called it. Yeah, facts. Yeah, many of them said 2-1 to Brighton. But it's still not over. Still not over. And it's a free kick to Brighton. Gomez! What a save from Amadashvili. Nice save, man. Nice save. Ish, what a save, man. Going to Brighton. Up by Gakpo. Gakpo looking for Frimpong. Verbruggen comes back and steps that ball nicely. Up by Welbeck. Kadioglu. Rio is about to come on, so Frimpong is going to be taken off. So Rio is coming on for Frimpong. That means Sabozla is going to play at right back. I don't know what this manager with this gimmick, man. This gimmick of Sabozla playing at right back, man. That means Jones is going to play in midfield. Sabozla is position, while Rio. Oh, Let me just call him Rio. So that's a name that many people know him by. And something I liked. Gimmick. This is a boss like gimmick at right back. I say from Verbruggen from Curtis Jones. Wonderful shot, man. That was actually goal bound, man. Jones coming alive. Coming alive there, man. Stock is not in sync, man. The ball line to the box. Punched away by Verbruggen. The lucky boy, man. A lucky boy. Lucky boy, man. Start for another corner. Taken by Sabozla again. The other side. What is gonna conjure up from here? Ball line to the box. Oh, headed wide by McAllister. You're doing better from that, man. Come on. From that range, you should be all over. That's actually a free header. What the heck is wrong with this guy, man? Ah, come on, man. Free header. He played that goal. Clearly, Daniel Beck was a bit confused about the decision, but at least he celebrated regardless. Ashvili, go along. See. Liverpool play against champions without this guy, goalkeeper Allison. They're gonna be they are gonna be finished. When are they actually playing PSG? Once the 8th of they actually do play Man City, the FA Cup, then they play PSG. It's actually a very difficult run for Liverpool. Actually, the next 5 games for Liverpool are quite hard. Starting with this one. This one was also gonna be a hard game for them. They finish this game. They play Man City away in the FA Cup on the 4th of April. That's the Easter weekend. Then they play PSG away on Wednesday, the 8th of April, in the Champions League. Then they play Fulham at home. Fulham has been a very tricky game for Liverpool in the recent past. One of the a very, very good Liverpool season. Then they play PSG again in the second leg. Then they play Everton. Then Crystal Palace, Everton away, Palace at home. Then Man United away, Chelsea at home, Aston Villa away, Brentford at home. Oh, God. Hey, it's a miserable end to the season for very, very miserable. Oh, Minte! Minte! Come on, bury them! Minte! What a save from Amadashvi. What a save, man. Now Liverpool on the counter. Well intercepted by Van Heck. Ah. Hey, it's a difficult end to the season, Yellow card for McAllister, man. It's a difficult end to the season for Liverpool, Come on, Minte. How do you expect to actually get a decent attempt on goal? You are just running with your head down, You don't even know where the goalkeeper is. You don't even know where your teammates are. Come on, have a look up and scan around and see where your teammates are. Yellow card for Fabian Hürzeler. I don't know why. What did he protest? What did he protest? And Hürzeler is the Brighton. A young guy, man. This guy is the early 30s. Very an established manager in the Premier League. Brighton. Oh, what a pass! Gross! Gross! Van Dijk gets back. The ball back, Kakes. You, Rio has been on the ball, man. Madashvili, a lucky boy, man. Accepted, picked up by Gomez. Gomez, don't lose it. Out. Yeah, throw into Liverpool. By Kakes, Gravenbach. Liverpool yet to test the goalkeeper in the second half. Don't know what they are waiting for. Second half starts. Not had any. Only had 2 shots. Brighton have had 5. That is Jones. Jones is the one playing on the right. Where is Sabozla? So it's actually Jones who's playing at right back. I thought it was Sabozla. Okay. That's why Minte is having a lot of joy on this far side. Minte being hustled by 2. The corner. Well played by Minte, man. Well played by Minte. And it's a corner to Brighton to be taken by Pascal Gross. Gross. Pascal Gross. Get by Sabozla. Shot by Milner. Minte. Come on. Wifa. Shot. Cleared by Van Dijk. By Minte. He's supposed to go back to his goalkeeper. Los Baleba is about to come on. He's gonna replace maybe replace Inselwood. Because don't take off Milner or Gross. They are doing well, Carlos Baleba about to come on for Brighton. He has had a very poor season, I think you'd have to understand him because there are rumors that United are coming in for him right around the last few of August, and it kind of unsettled him. So I think he had wanted to go to United, and since then he's had a very very poor season. A Bosla, nice tackle by Kadioglu, picked up by Minte. Rose, dunk. Liverpool this second half, man, non-existent. And the passes forward into those defenders into the forwards for Brighton have been very, very pinpoint, man. By Rio, Kakes, Sabozlai, Vats. Even forgotten that Vats was playing in this game. Liverpool have fallen off the wagon completely. Come on, bring him on now. Bring on Baleba now. So Baleba and Mitoma, my goodness. Oh, Baleba and Mitoma. Okay. Gonna be taken off. Maybe Minte. Maybe take off Vincelwood. Oh, Konate! No penalty, yeah. There's actually what do you call it? Actually what a body check. What's the word I'm looking? Kakes or the Konate was able to shield the ball away very well from Welbeck. So there's no penalty. No penalty. They're just coming together, man. So there's no penalty. Come on. You're not gonna make the changes now. Why aren't you making the changes? Come on, make those changes now, man. You Ah, I'd be laughing at that. Was funny. By Kakes, Rio, Pats, Liverpool currently. Casabozla, that who's actually playing in the 10. So at least Lord did not do that gimmick. So let me just go and swap out Sabozla with Curtis Jones. He had what the heck have Jones doing on Konate, man? Sabozla is the one playing in 10 position, while Curtis Jones playing right back. Right back, rather. Yep. Gakpo is still in this game, and I don't know why he's not been taken off. That's why I kept on telling you guys. It's serious nepotism from Slot. Serious nepotism. So Minte is gonna be taken off. Minte is gonna be replaced by Mitoma. Mitoma. Of course, I think it's either gonna be Inselwood or it's actually Milner. Milner, standing ovation, man. I'm also gonna clap him off as he walks out off the pitch. Hey, James Milner, man. Wonderful professional. Now, of course, Milner being clapped off by both sets of fans. So Robertson has also come on to replace Kakes. Then, of course, Konate has been taken off to be replaced by Chiesa. Wow. Seems now they are going to a back three. They are actually playing with three actually only have two defenders now, Van Dijk and Robertson. Because Curtis Jones is not a right back. Chiesa is a forward. Now we're gonna see what happens. I think maybe Gravenbach is the one who's gonna be playing. Gravenbach is the one who's gonna be playing at centre back. Mitoma! Hinzelwood, man! Take off this guy, man. Man, they're in trouble. Liverpool on the attack. This is a Chiesa. Chiesa! Blocked by Van Heck. This Hinzelwood fella, man. I have a problem with players who act like they're so smart and so intelligent, man. Trying to do like a flick. What are you going to do a flick for? Just stand and smash that ball in the back of the net. It might cost your team points because of your indecisiveness. Gomez fouled by Van Dijk. The ball was not behind him. Come on, the ball was not behind him. You just control it, man. Don't you have 2 feet? You have 1 foot only. You actually are crippled, man. You're not. That means you've got 2 feet. So use your other foot to control the ball, man. The free kick to Brighton. I don't know. Kakes, is he okay? All by Sabozla. It's going to be a free kick to Brighton. A yellow card for Sabozla. Yellow card, man. Since Mitoma came on, he's already had 2 successful dribbles, man. Hey, Mitoma. Maybe showing them, you know what? I don't know why you're putting me on the bench. Eh? And I can actually do a job for you. By McAllister into Jones. That means that Sabozla is going to play in the 6, McAllister in the 8, Curtis Jones right back, and of course, Chiesa going to play on the right, while actually on the left. Rio on the right. Sorry, Chiesa is going to play as the false 9, Gakpo on the left, Rio on the right. Interesting. I kept telling you guys, I think it's Gakpo fella. See, for me, I normally have a issue with players who play every single game and they don't improve. Seems you're just not good enough. You play every single game, but you're not improving. Anyway, Gakpo, there you go. Tackle on Gakpo. I told you, it's so easy to mark Gakpo. You always know what he's gonna do. He's gonna get the ball and trying to go on the outside, not on the. He's gonna cut inside. That attempt a shot. I never see him even put in crosses. Huh? He's actually supposed to be a winger. So anyway, at least Ayari and Ruta are about to come on for Brighton. So Ayari, I think, is gonna replace Gross. Ruta is gonna replace him. Nice tackle, but still picked up by Sabozla. This is Rio. Where is the support? Nice defending by Kadioglu. Oh, they, because the manager wants to accommodate favorite Gakpo. He now takes Rio out of his favorite position, plays Gakpo in there, and Gakpo on that side, ineffective all season. Why not play Gakpo through the middle? Play Chiesa on the right, because Chiesa can actually play as a right winger, and Rio can play on the left. Actually, that is his best position. Brighton are still chasing a European position, because if they are to finish in 7th, because if this score remains this way, then actually they move on to actually be 8th, just 2 points behind Brentford. Hey man, game's over, man. It's actually an awesome call, because actually I'd said Liverpool are gonna lose. My prediction was actually 2-1. In another forum, I'd actually predicted 2. Anyway, Ruta and Ayari about to come on. Welbeck is being taken off. Standing ovation for Welbeck, man. Standing ovation for Welbeck. The brace, man. So Ruta is gonna play as a forward. I think take off Hinshelwood as well. What the heck is Hinshelwood doing here? Hinshelwood. Is it Hinshel? Yes, thank you. Take him off, man. So Ayari comes on. He plays Hinshelwood. Hinshelwood, I'm a Hinshelwood. Hinshelwood, okay. I know I've butchered that name. Yeah, just be calling them by their first name. Anyway, Kadioglu with the throwing. Whatever, man. Not English. That was not a foul. Come on. That's a boss lie, man. That was lucky, man. That was no foul. Just threw himself to the ground. The referee immediately blew for a foul. He had not been fouled at all. Jack. Jack himself. Whatever, man. He's by Curtis Jones, McAllister, Jakanja. Carpenter. Throwbacks, Carpenter. Fundi wa mbao. Is Vats. Oh, Vats was still in this game. My goodness. I told you, the manager, if you only always have favorites, not gonna go in. Here. Yes, see, he was on the left. He had the beating of Wifer. He put in a good cross for Chiesa. Chiesa was unable to control it. Thank you. I hope Liverpool do get rid of Gakpo. Just please get rid of this guy, man. Get rid of this guy ASAP. But anyway, maybe, oh no, what? Keep him. Keep him, Liverpool. Please, keep him. So that other teams can, actually, teams have already caught on to you either way. So, I said Liverpool, after that impressive win against Galatasaray, now when they play Brighton, I didn't expect them. They're always gonna default back to factory reset. Gakpo saved by Verbruggen. Yeah, Gakpo is always playing a very predictable game. So he's just gonna look to cut onto his right foot. That is how he plays. Trying to forcing a save off his international teammate. Nice play by Baleba. Baleba, come on, Baleba. Who's a nice. Kadioglu. He didn't see Mitoma. Okay. Fine. Corner to Brighton. By far the better team in the second half. In fact, the only team that has honestly in an effort. 8 shots in the second half to Liverpool's 3. Liverpool is a team that is trailing. Clearly see where their priorities are. It is another corner to Brighton. I take it. It's gonna be Gross, Yep, Pascal Gross. Pascal Gross. Corner by Gross to the box. Off the line. Go shot. Blocked. Yeah. That was a third goal for Brighton. That is Jones, a block on the line, man. Yeah. Hey. People are catching a break, man. Hey, Mitoma. Hey, Mitoma, man. Does it deserve the goal, man? Uta, come on, don't let it go out of play. Tackled by Sabozlai. Foul Gravenberg, but he has allowed play on. Hey, Mitoma, man. Together, other teams are targeting. Bozlai, looking for Rio on the far side. Rio is the outlet, Clearly their biggest threat. Team like Liverpool, still the champions of England. Because they're still the champions of England, Still has no crown, More or less relying on a 16-year-old. A 16-year-old is the only. Callister to the box, cleared by Dunk. They're relying on a 16-year-old, guys. Team like Liverpool, man, relying on a 16-year-old. So, for a bit of magic. While this season, the pros are just up then. What has Vats done in this game? Nothing. What has Gakpo done? Nothing. But somehow they still complete 90 minutes. Like maybe nice touch by Rio. Rio. Gomez came back at him and managed to force a corner. Was forced into a corner. Curtis Jones is an awesome block, man. This is a corner to Liverpool, be taken by Sabozlai. Sabozlai. See what they're gonna do from this. Bozlai into the box. Safe hands for Bruggen, man. Anyway, guys, as you're approaching the last stages of this game, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Foul by Chiesa. It's gonna be a yellow card. Hey, how many yellow cards have been dished out by the referee this game? Guys, make sure you are liking the video and, of course, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Mitoma! Gomez! Mitoma! Nice save, Mamadashvili. Cross. Have crossed. Cross. Hey, Mitoma, man. Ayari! Another one off the line, man. Kadioglu! To root on the far side. Ish. Ball goes out for throw-in, 6 minutes of added time, So Gomez is being taken out to be replaced by Veltman. So Veltman is coming on, Facing Gomez, Veltman. Hey, Joe Gomez today has played well, man. Gomez fella really played well today. His match rating is 8.3, man. Jeez. Yep. Well deserved, man. Well deserved. Playing on the far side for Brighton. Clearly, Liverpool do not deserve anything from this game. Come on. Do not give them anything. They should not scam a draw or get out anything out of this game. Have been shambolic. Another throw-in opportunity. Veltman. Come on, close this out, Brighton. Close it out now. By Wi-Fi. What Veltman is doing, But Liverpool are not scoring, man. Unless maybe they get a jammy deflection or penalty or something. Brighton are what I like about Brighton. Brighton are still doing the high press, man. Ensuring that Liverpool do not progress the ball past their defensive third. Foul by Sabozlai. Thank you, referee. Well played by Brighton, man. Well played. That is what you do. Whenever a team is chasing the game, you don't need to retreat back into your own half and maybe just allow them to have the ball and come on and attack you. As always, attack is the best form of defense. Go on the attack, man. That is what makes Brighton so exciting, Gravenberch, off him, so it's gonna be a throw-in to Liverpool, But Liverpool are just deep in their own half, He's not doing anything for them, They need to be on the other side. Nice, picked up by Dunk. Now Kadioglu, Gross. Come on! Ruta, come on. Hold him. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Ifa. That is smart play, man. That is what you call a professional foul. Nikoleza ya kuangukia maybe, they might get one, nice. Nice play by Wifa, man. That was clearly Rio at the beat. And Rio was clearly closing in on goal. So you had to take him out. So It's a free kick. Potentially maybe the last free kick for Liverpool. Come on, Brighton. Hang on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Hang on, Brighton. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line, man. Come on, clear that, please. Come on, please. A boss line. Nice. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. I don't know what Sabozla is doing, eh? More or less behaving like Bruno. His team needs the points. But just to cross the ball into the box. The other go for the shot. Rute. Nice. Rute. Come on, playing Mitoma. Idea noted, man. Was that a foul? Was that a foul in there? I think there was a foul, huh? Man. Jones. The Vats. Oh, Vats was still playing, man. Oh, I thought he had left the pitch. Maybe he'd say, no, I can't play, guys. Just take me off. Chiesa versus Kadioglu. Gonna be a goal kick. Thank you, referee. That's a goal kick, man. I've seen it from here and I'm in Kenya. Come on, man. I've seen it from here. The last touch was off Chiesa, man. Come on, accept it and move on. You had the last touch, man. Yep. This is going to be Liverpool's 10th defeat of the season. 10th defeat, guys. And last season, they only had 3. This season now, they have had 10 defeats. 10 defeats. You're kidding me, man. And you call them champions. Very pathetic attempt at a defense of a title. Bruggen just to go long. Jones let it bounce. Why did you let it bounce, man? Now picked up by Sadayari. Yari just hoofing the ball out of play, eh? Come on. Control the ball, man. You can actually get another goal. Jones. Come on. Blow the whistle, referee. Ruta. Unable to get to the ball. Referee blow. By Baleba. Gonna be a Liverpool. Bats, man. Okay, last chance for Liverpool. Hit and hope. Intercepted. Picked up by Ruta. Thank you. Come on, get the 3rd goal. Thank you. 3 versus 3. Ruta. Come on, win the ball back. Come on, Ruta. Come on, thank you. Final whistle, man. Final whistle. Liverpool fall, man. Fall to a very resolute and determined Brighton team. Well deserved from Brighton. Fully deserved, man. Fully deserved. Danny Welbeck with a brace. Danny Welbeck, the hero for Brighton, eh? But of course, Gomez, because of all that running, he might actually say, you know what, I have a case for man of the match as well. Eh? But of course, they're going to give it to Welbeck because of the brace. Hey, Danny Welbeck, man. Diego Gomez, man. Wonderful play, man. Wonderful play by Brighton, man. They get the victory over a very, very poor Liverpool team. Eh? Liverpool refused to play in the second half. They said, you know what? We don't have to. Maybe we are going to scam a draw. Maybe we are going to scam a victory. Oh. On a weekend in which United drop points, Liverpool have also dropped points. So it's on to Chelsea and Aston Villa. So if Chelsea and Aston Villa win their respective games, then actually gonna pull away from Liverpool. Because if Aston Villa actually beat West Ham, then Aston Villa are gonna move on to 54 points, while Liverpool are gonna remain on 49. If Chelsea are to win their game, they move on to 51 ahead of Liverpool. So Liverpool are in trouble, man. They might not qualify for the Champions League, eh? So this has been a very, very poor performance, man. Very poor performance. Maybe they expelled all the energy playing Galatasaray. But that was a poor Galatasaray team, eh? That was a poor Galatasaray team. Anybody would have beaten that team on the night, eh? But that team was just dominated by Liverpool from start to finish. So on that day, Liverpool actually had like 32 shots. The next year of 4.8. So you can clearly see all the energy was spent playing Galatasaray. Maybe they know, you know what, we're going to target winning these champions. I don't think Liverpool are not winning these champions. No matter what happens. In fact, no English team is winning these seasons. Seasons, not season. Seasons Champions League. I need some water. What Liverpool should do is now maybe just put all their eggs in the FA Cup basket. Because that is the only chance silverware this season. Because, of course, they are not winning the league. They are not winning the Champions League. So, just have to wait for the FA Cup now. Then, but in the FA Cup, they are playing who? Manchester City away. A team that has already beaten them home and away this season in the league. So, we expect them to go there and get a result. I don't think so. While City know we're already out of the Champions League, maybe by then Liverpool or the City will have lost. Maybe lost the League Cup to Arsenal. So they'll know, you know what? The FA Cup is the only chance of silverware. They might actually come up against Arsenal again. Either maybe a potential semi-final or a final. Because if Man City were to beat Liverpool, Arsenal win their game against Southampton. The other team is Fulham. I think Fulham playing. Those FA Cup games. Let me look at those FA Cup games, man. Look at that FA Cup quarter final, man. So, the lineup of the FA Cup quarter final, is at fixtures. Man City, Liverpool. Wow. Chelsea, Port Vale, Southampton, Arsenal, West Ham, Leeds. Oh, Fulham were eliminated. Yeah, it was actually West Ham. So, you can clearly see that the winner of this FA Cup is going to either be Man City or Arsenal. Because I don't expect Chelsea to win this tournament. They're not going to win. Because if Man City do get over Liverpool, then you're going to determine the semi-final. That maybe going to be Man City, Arsenal, maybe Liverpool, West Ham, or Liverpool, Leeds. Sorry, Man City, Arsenal in the semi-final, maybe Chelsea versus West Ham or Leeds. So, I think Chelsea might just fluke their way into an FA Cup final, provided they avoid the likes of Man City, Liverpool, or Arsenal. Those three. But anyway, so the FA Cup games, of course, the FA Cup games happen on the weekend of Easter, Saturday the 4th of April, first weekend of April, right about 2 weeks' time. So the games are going to be played on that day. FA Cup quarter final. We're going to have league games on that day as well. Let me check. We're going to have league games. So the next league games are now, actually what they did this season is that they have been dedicating an entire weekend to league games, to FA Cup games only. So they realized that the focus of so many people was being watching FA Cup games, so they realized, you know what, we don't need to make those fixtures clash on the same weekend. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna move some big games maybe over to a weekend, another weekend, or maybe a weekday. That's fine. But of course, for FA Cup, it's gonna have its entire weekend. So on that particular weekend, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Leeds, West Ham, Chelsea are not gonna be playing league games, so it's gonna be a very very huge dunk game. That's game week 32, 30. That's when you're expecting FA Cup games to be. Of course, those FA Cup games are gonna be played quite early. In fact, that Liverpool, other Man City Liverpool game, is gonna be played. On a Saturday. 14:45 hours. That is very 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 early. In fact, more or less like a game. So anyway, we're gonna cover that game as well because that's gonna be an interesting, very very, because both Man City and Liverpool only hope of silverware this season is in the cups. None of them can win. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. In a good game of football, yes, the game was kind of delayed because of a few issues that had taken place at Brighton. Of course, there was a heavy traffic, but of course, now the game is over. Liverpool have lost. A very determined and can't say robust, confident Brighton team that started poorly, but eventually they settled into the game. And of course, they got a goal against a run of play. Liverpool equalized a few moments later. In the second half, in all Brighton, they at least gotten the points. Liverpool go home empty-handed. So Liverpool, like I said, are starting a very, very difficult run. Next 3 games are quite difficult, including this one. They play Man City next in the FA Cup. Then they play PSG away, Champions League. Then they play, I think, Everton Palace. But anyway, it's a very, very difficult. It's going to be a difficult April for Liverpool, because I've got very, very big games coming up in April. Very, very big games for Liverpool coming up. Come to look at those fixtures again. Man City away, PSG away, Fulham at home, PSG at home, Everton away, Crystal Palace at home, Manu away. Then I think Chelsea at home, Aston Villa away, Brentford at home. All those teams that they're playing against, except QPR, have something to play for, because Fulham are chasing European ambitions. Everton are the same. Crystal Palace don't really chasing anything. Manchester United, of course, that's a game that they're going to be targeting. Then, of course, also there are other bitter rivals, Chelsea and Aston Villa. So Liverpool are going to, in the space of 3 weeks, play United, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. 3 of the teams that are chasing the final Champions League spots with. So it's going to be a difficult run for them right from now, April. So Liverpool are going to have a very, very difficult run towards the end. That's why right now I can't really predict whether they're going to finish in the top or in the Champions League slots, or they're going to go into the Europa League, because no team has shown the consistency to want that final Champions League slot. Because this day, Liverpool win their game, Chelsea lose. This time round, Liverpool have lost. Chelsea might win their game. Aston Villa lose. Actually, Aston Villa are the ones that have been on free fall. But come to look at Aston Villa's last fixture, let me see. Play West Ham at home, Bologna in the Europa League, Forest, then Bologna, then Sunderland at home, Fulham away, then Tottenham at home, Burnley away, Liverpool at home, Man City away. It's also difficult for them. Very difficult for them. For Chelsea, let me look at their last games. Chelsea on a run of 3 defeats. 2 of them against PSG, 1 against Newcastle. So Chelsea play Everton away, Port Vale in the FA Cup. Then they play Man City at home, Manu away, Brighton at home, Nottingham Forest at home, Liverpool away, Tottenham at home, Sunderland away. Yeah. Also have a difficult run to end the season. Especially Sunderland, Tottenham, Couches either. Based on Tottenham's last 2 games. If they play like that, then they're definitely going to survive. Liverpool, very difficult. Forest also difficult because this is a team that is trying to avoid relegation. Brighton, European ambitions, it's a difficult game. United, another grudge match. City, more or less trying to consolidate second position because they pretty much surrendered the title to Arsenal. And of course, Everton, another team that is chasing Champions League ambition, other European has European ambitions rather. For Manchester United, their last fixtures now are Leeds at home, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Liverpool at home, Sunderland away, Forest at home, Brighton away. Not so hard, but not difficult, not easy as well. Yeah. Maybe Leeds they get a victory. Chelsea maybe a draw. Brentford maybe they might sneak a win. Liverpool I think they're gonna win. Sunderland it might actually be a draw. Forest, all depends on whether Forest by then have already survived relegation. Of course, last day. So you can clearly see that all teams that are chasing Champions League season, except Man City and Arsenal, have got very, very difficult games. So Manu, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Aston Villa got very, very difficult games to end the season. So that's why this top five race is still very much on. So, because those are four teams fighting for three positions. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being part of this watch along. Been good. At least Liverpool continue to drop more and more points. Thank you so much, Shelmy, for subscription. Thank you so much for the subscription. We appreciate the support, man. We'll always do appreciate any kind of support that we get out there. So don't forget, guys, that our next game is tomorrow. The League Cup final is gonna be played between Arsenal and Manchester City. For me, if I was to make my prediction, I think City are gonna shave it, but we will see. It's a very, very close. It's gonna be a very close game because, of course, it's always the student versus the master. Pep is always coming up against his rival in Arteta. But of course, that is a story for another day. That is a story for tomorrow. But until then, guys, make sure you do take care. Have a wonderful evening. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow for that League Cup final. Until then, guys, do take care. Peace.